rustic charm, a laid-back lifestyle, and some of the freshest and cheapest seafood you can find in the country here in the coastal city of Rayong. But that's not all Thailand is trying to sell here. The kingdom wants to transform itself to become a wealthier and more technologically advanced nation by pitching the 3 provinces on its eastern seaboard as powerhouses for innovation and investments. This is one of Thailand's most recent pride and joy, as it seeks to promote this facility as a regional hub to encourage innovation and advanced R&D in sectors like biotechnology and robotics. 3 provinces, including Rayong that you see over here, form the country's eastern economic corridor. Rayong's neighboring provinces, Chonburi and Chachoengsao, make up the rest of the EEC. According to the Thailand Board of Investment, the EEC area attracted almost 400 projects, representing a combined investment value of some 247 billion baht in the first 9 months of this year. That's about $6.5 billion and almost 60% of the total value of investments into Thailand. Since the EEC initiative started in 2018, Thailand is said to have attracted almost $52 billion of capital for the area. To sweeten the deal, Thailand offers incentives specifically for investing in the EEC. These include allowing investors to own land for business and housing, offering corporate income tax exemptions, and relaxing regulations for companies to hire foreign nationals to work in the EEC. At the heart of the EEC is the Eastern Economic Corridor of Innovation, or EECI. It aims to support and discover new breakthroughs in areas like biofuels, pharmaceutical drugs, and aerospace.
When investors see interesting technology from abroad, when they want to bring to these regions, to Thailand or the ASEAN region in general, they need some infrastructure to localize the technologies, and EECI is specifically designed for that.
One example is this greenhouse within the EECI, set up for experimental agriculture projects to uncover new methods in retrieving beneficial components from plants.
Normally, we use all these herbs as part of food or some of the traditional medicine. But in the future, we want to modernize that technology. We want to extract the functional ingredients from those herbs to be put into feed, into food as the food additives or nutraceuticals, or into cosmetics as cosmeceuticals. So in the future, those herbs that locally produced in Thailand and ASEAN can have higher values.
The EECI says the multi-purpose facility to enable such discoveries is the first in the region. It'll not only be able to identify components that'll be directly beneficial for Asians, but the findings will also lead to faster production for commercialization. With the increasing disruptions from climate change and the emergence of new diseases, such a facility will enable experts to experiment with new methods to modernize farming. This will not only help to save time and costs, it'll also help to revitalize this agriculture sector, which is important for Thailand and the region, and to prepare it for the future. But such a concentrated high-tech sector and major industrial undertakings are exactly what many locals aren't prepared for.
เราไม่มีความรู้ด้านอื่นความรู้ของเราคืออาชีพประมงหากินทางประมงใจฝั่งทรัพยากรของเราอยู่ทรัพย์สมบัติเราอยู่ในน้ำ
A clash of urban renewal and traditional livelihoods. What happens then? The stories after the break. This is the Gulf of Thailand, and just a distance away is the province of Rayong. Together with the two other provinces of Chonburi and Chachoengsao, they make up Thailand's eastern seaboard. In 2018, it took on a new carnation as Thailand's Eastern Economic Corridor, or the EEC. It's an ambitious project that the government hopes will bring foreign investments and economic success, but not everyone is thrilled. Some of the locals feel that the development of the EEC is in fact costing them their livelihoods. At present, impact from the Eastern Economic Corridor Development Initiative has already been felt by local residents in a negative way. Fishermen have experienced significant losses. Land reclamation to attract investors and to build more manufacturing plants like this have reduced their catch significantly. Now, with the expansion of industries here in Rayong, residents have also observed more pollution and environmental degradation. But these are accusations the authorities deny. Regardless, 71-year-old Lamon Bunyong says he's experiencing firsthand the impact to his livelihood. He has been fishing his whole life, but the fast ballooning of factories in Rayong is just about drying up his income. He used to be able to earn about 10,000 baht or $263 a day from the fish he catches. Now he can barely make a tenth of that, taking in just 1,000 baht or $26 daily.
เพิ่มสะพานที่ออกยื่นไปทะเลแล้วทำให้พื้นที่ทำกินมันก็ลดน้อยถอยลงไปนี่พื้นที่ทำกินมันลดน้อยลงไปก็การหากินว่ารายได้มันก็ลดลงรายได้ลดลงมันก็เกิดความเดือดร้อนกับครอบครัวคือว่าหากินได้น้อยและพื้นที่ทำกินก็เหลือน้อยแล้วมันกระทบด้วยกับชีวิตจิตใจของชาวประมงคือว่าต้องมานั่งแย่งทรัพยากรแย่งชิงทรัพยากรที่ว่าพื้นที่มันแคบใช่ไหมเพราะว่าECลุกเข้ามาใหญ่เลยเนี่ยแล้วต่อไปมันไม่จะมีแค่เฟส 3ก็อาจจะขึ้นมา 4-5 อย่างเงี้ยแล้วเราจะทำยังไง
Villagers have seen the coast expand into the waters they fish from for years now, and many locals feel they've not been consulted or adequately informed about the EEC development plan.
เราก็อยากจะต่อต้านไม่อยากให้มันขึ้นเนาะเพราะขึ้นมันมีผลกระทบเราเศรษฐกิจพิเศษเนาะโรงงานก็ขึ้นเอาเราไม่สามารถต่อต้านให้เขาหยุดหรอกณเวลาเนี่ยแต่คนกระทำก็ต้องลงมาดูแลเรามั่งว่าชีวิตที่เขามีผลกระทบเขาควรจะชดเชยและก็เยียวยาเขาแบบไหนไม่ใช่ว่าลุกเอาไม่สนคุณจะหากินไงเรื่องของคุณจะเอาไงเรื่องคุณจะตายหรือไม่ตายกับเรื่องของคุณกลัวพื้นที่ของเราพื้นที่ทรัพยากรนั้นพื้นที่ของเราเนี่ยจะเป็นแหล่งเสื่อมโทรมอาชีพประมงพื้นบ้านล่มสลายเราไม่มีความรู้ด้านอื่นความรู้ของเราคืออาชีพประมงหากินทางประมงใจฝั่งทรัพยากรของเราอยู่ทรัพย์สมบัติเราอยู่ในน้ำ
The EEC has also bred resentment among other locals who blame the development for their recent woes. Normally, this place would be noisy, filled with chickens running all over the place and feeding off these hanging contraptions as well. But no thanks to a recent flood that wiped out almost 20,000 chickens in this farm. The owner told me that within 30 minutes, the water came up to the level of her thigh. There was nothing she could do to save most of her chickens. It's believed that in her 30 years of operation, this is the very first time that she's actually lost chickens to a natural disaster. There was unexpected and heavier than usual rainfall, but some believe the construction of mega factories and massive land clearance for EEC industrial sites prevented the floodwaters from being diverted quickly enough.
วินาทีแรกที่น้ำท่วมไก่หมดก็คิดว่าตายและเราอายุป่านนี้มันต้องมามีหนี้มีสินก้อนใหญ่อะไรนี่นะมันก็มีความหมายเยอะนะเงิน1 ล้านนะสำหรับแบบเกษตรกรอย่างเราเนี่ยมันก็เยอะคือ ปีหนึ่งเรายังทำไม่ได้นะ1 ล้านอะ
Authorities, however, rejected possibilities that the EEC development have negatively affected lives of the local people. They argue that being a part of the EEC plan has brought about benefits to the community, such as better roads and infrastructure for the provinces. The government business leaders feel is more willing to divert additional budget to EEC provinces like Rayong, as the benefits will outweigh the costs.
เมื่อมันมีธุรกิจเข้ามามันมีภาษีมีอะไรเข้ามารายได้ตรงนี้มันได้ทั้งจังหวัดด้วยนะภาษีตัวจะตกที่จังหวัดส่วนหนึ่งก็ตกไปที่รัฐบาลกลางใช่ไหมประเด็นไหมเราก็ถ้าถามว่า GDP ระยองเนี่ยเมื่อมีภาษีเข้ามาโตปุ๊บการจับจ่ายใช้สอยเงินหมุนเวียนก็มากขึ้นถ้าเงินหมุนเวียนมากขึ้นก็แสดงว่าประชาชนชาวจังหวัดระยองเนี่ยมีรายได้ดีขึ้นใช่ไหมถ้าเทียบกับจังหวัดอื่นๆใช่ไหมถามว่าระยองเศรษฐกิจดีกว่าที่อื่นไหมดีกว่าถ้าถามว่าผลเสียหายเราไม่ใช่เพิ่งจะถมทะเลครั้งแรกถามว่าเราถมทะเลมาตอนนี้มันเป็นเฟสถมมา2 เฟสแล้วใช่ไหมอันนี้เป็นเฟสที่3เฟส1เฟส2เนี่ยซึ่งมันทำเม็ดเงินกลับเข้ามาแล้วดูแลพื้นที่เนี่ยถามว่าผลบวกมันมีมากกว่าใช่ไหมเหมือนเราขับรถเนี่ยถามมีมลภาวะมีไหมมีคาร์บอนไหมมีนะแต่ยังไงเราก็ต้องขับรถ
For now, micro and small businesses operating within the EEC are not seeing the benefits as authorities claim. But some rather stay optimistic and hope those claims will become a reality soon.
ไม่ได้โดยตรงแต่เราอาจจะได้โดยอ้อมในฐานะที่เราเป็นร้านเล็กๆที่มันเหมือนเป็น SME อะไรอย่างเงี้ยด้วยความที่พอ EEC ใช่ไหมมันก็จะมีรายได้ให้กับจังหวัดค่าแรงขั้นต่ำอ่ะในระยองเนี่ยคือแบบมันสูงที่สุดในประเทศเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยมันก็เหมือนกับว่าคนน่ะจะแห่มาที่นี่มาทำงานที่นี่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยพี่ยังไม่ค่อยรู้เรื่องของ EEC เพราะว่ามันจะมาเป็นแบบเรียกว่าไงอ่ะเป็นโปรเจกต์ใหญ่อ่ะแล้วด้วยเราที่เป็นร้านค้าเล็กๆอ่ะพี่ถึงบอกว่าเราก็มองในกรณีที่เป็นลูกค้ากลุ่มเราอ่ะซึ่งลูกค้ากลุ่มเราก็คือพวกชาวสวนชาวไร่ชาวบ้านอ่ะแต่ถ้ากลุ่มลูกค้าพี่เป็นพวกแบบเหมือนซัพพลายของเข้าโรงงานอันเนี้ยพี่จะได้เขาเรียกอะไรได้เบเนฟิตที่พ่วงไปด้วยเยอะกว่ารู้สึกกังวลเหมือนกันแต่ว่าก็ทำไงได้
Aside from generating new and more jobs for Rayong residents, the local government here believes that the development and operation of the Eastern Economic Corridor will bring about other spillover benefits like higher property prices, increased tourism, and higher wages for the people. Thailand's government has announced it'll allow foreigners to own land for the EEC. This could help draw foreign investments to the area. But first, it has to make the area more accessible. Plans for that are in the pipeline. Details when we return. Known for its tourism, Thailand's not about to forgo this opportunity to let business people enjoy the sights and sounds of the country too. It believes that investors can work hard and play hard at the same time when it comes to Thailand. And more importantly, it feels this will be a pull factor, attracting them to settle here. From constructing a high-speed rail linking Bangkok to the EEC provinces to upgrading the Utapao airport in Rayong province, the government wants to encourage increased human and goods traffic flows seamlessly for investors.
The circulation of economy, especially tourism, is coming because we have the airport in our area. In Rayong, we have Utapao airport and we have the airport city. It's a place for the people to work, to make a conference, to do a training, to do shopping. You see, we will have an entertainment complex in the airport city in Utapao Airport.
Currently, it takes about 3 hours to travel by road from the capital Bangkok to Rayong. In the future, that travel time will be slashed significantly.
And I think within 5 years' time, we will have a high-speed train from Bangkok via Chachoengsao, Chonburi, and to Utapao Airport. So many passengers will come to Rayong, and Rayong people can come to Bangkok very easily. The traveling time is less than 1 hour. Rayong city is very dynamic. Tourism, even we have a very premium agricultural product, especially durian. Durian we can export by the air freight from the airport or even the high-speed train.
Tourism will certainly feature as a key component within the EEC. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Thailand attracted a high of 40 million foreign visitors. That generated 2 trillion baht, accounting for about 11% of the country's GDP. Now that tourism is bouncing back with the pandemic under control, Thailand hopes to attract a total of 10 million visitors this year. The 3 provinces of the EEC, Rayong, Chonburi and Chachoengsao, may not be as popular as other tourist hotspots such as Bangkok and Phuket. But last year, when foreign arrivals slumped to a dismal 428,000, the 3 provinces saw a very respectable 5 million local and foreign visitors. That generated 17.2 billion Thai baht, or almost $450 million. And Thailand wants to see that figure grow significantly.
We're wanting to tell business people, if you come to Thailand, why not consider the EEC, the Eastern Seaboard, where there are plenty of business opportunities there, okay? There are plenty of industrial estates. Some of the major finance companies are there, private hospitals are there. In the meantime, also, if you want to come to business, you have a chance to travel also. Now it's a business, leisure, or pleasure kind of deal, right? So it doesn't have to be all work. It can be half work, half play as well, okay? Conversely, if you come for a holiday, maybe you are also interested in the business opportunities there. We're not talking only about major investments of millions and millions of baht. There are opportunities for smaller businesses as well. Retail, restaurants, spas, golf courses, there's plenty of things to do.
Local Thais are familiar with coastal city Rayong, for example, as it's renowned for an array of cheap and delicious seafood. And due to its close proximity to Bangkok, about 3 hours' drive away, many urban dwellers tend to head to Rayong to escape from the city. The other 2 EEC provinces are Chonburi, home to known beach town Pattaya, and Chachoengsao, known for its Buddhist temples. But Thailand's Tourism Authority wants not just the locals to pay more attention to these 3 provinces. It aims to heighten the awareness of foreign investors and tourists as well. Thailand's Tourism Authority sees huge potential to grow the tourism market in all 3 EEC provinces. It admits that foreign visitors may not be as familiar with the 3 eastern provinces of Rayong, Chonburi and Chachoengsao, but it plans to step up its marketing for these areas. For a start, as Thailand is chair and host of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in November, it plans to entice the foreign delegates attending the meetings to pay a visit to one of the provinces. Thailand's tourism body believes the EEC provinces will eventually be able to account for about 20% of the total number of foreign visitors to the country. Because who wouldn't want business and pleasure? Thailand is ASEAN's second largest economy behind Indonesia. Many investors believe the kingdom still remains an attractive investment site. That's why Thailand is aggressively trying to offer something new and different to foreign investors by pitching to businesses from countries like the US, South Korea, and the Middle East. Thailand is banking on the EEC investments as it looks to rejuvenate the country's post-pandemic economy. But whether the Eastern Economic Corridor will be the pathway to a more prosperous future for the country remains to be seen.